Okay, guys. Hopefully this time it works. Because I don't know what the deal was, but it did not want to work. Okay. Looks like I'm good. Maybe a little bit laggy, but we will survive. Just waiting for people to come in. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Hi, Fish Finder. Waiting for a few more people to come in, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Hello. Hi, Titan. I'm good. But that's not me, thank you. I'm not Papa or Papa. Unless you're from... What do you do? I am a YouTuber. Please don't call me Daddy. Guys, I'm not a daddy. I'm not a papa. That will get you in trouble. So, just don't do it. Guys, only warning you're gonna get. I'm only gonna say this once. I'm not going to tolerate rudeness. You will be put into automatic, you'll be put into automatic timed outs. That's all there is to it. Skylar, you are going to be my first. Second time out. This one. It will be when I get done taking care of people who need to be timed out. I'm sorry. Not going to tolerate rudeness. Landon, thank you for another time out. Carol, yeah, they are. Thank you, Faithful Love. I can't help if I'm spinning. Looks like I'm still getting messages. It's supposed to be about endangered species when I can get all of the issues taken care of. Okay. Predecessor, can you see me? Goldie. Whoops, I don't want to do that. Goodbye. Guys, I am passing out. Free 24-hour. I'm not even. I am passing out because I'm done with whatever is coming in and just being rude. If you come in, I'm not even doing warnings. If you come in with basically a rude comment, you're getting a 24-hour timeout. I'm not. Yeah, I can, or you can just leave, one or the other. Because you don't have to be here. So, I'm not banning you, just go. Because you're taking up my time. Things you can do to save endangered species. Hi, Alberto. Things you can do to save endangered species. Learn about endangered species and threatened species in your area. What is the bad news, Alberto? You can learn about endangered species in your area. I don't always cover species found in all of our different areas. I truly hope that you will take it upon yourself to look up your state or your country's websites that list endangered species and learn about them. Take time to learn about them, and maybe, who knows, you might just learn a thing or two about the animals and or species in your area. You can watch animals, you can watch wildlife responsibly. Remember, there are rules about watching wildlife, at least in the national parks. Remember to stay 25 yards away from all wildlife. Predecessor, you can see me, right? Okay. Hi, Aklet. I don't know who's all in here and who's not. Unreal start to this live. Just know that you need to stay at least 25 yards away from any animal that is not a carnivore. If it is a carnivore, you need to be staying at least 100 yards away from them, period. If you come across a mother with a calf or calves, or a mother with cubs, yeah, I can see what you're posting. Carol was having issues where I was spinning, the screen was spinning, and she couldn't get it, and then it froze up on her. So I don't know what's going on. I'm really sorry, Alberto. So remember, there are rules, and I'm not going to get into those. I am from the United States. Remember, there are rules for watching seals and other aquatic animals, and I'm not going to get into those right now. But if you see people, if you're from the United States and you see people harassing marine mammals or other marine animals, you can call 1-800-8. If you're interested in that number, leave me a comment, and I will post the phone numbers in the community page. I will do Indiana and I will do Florida. So I will post those numbers, and those numbers are for basically anti-poaching. I'm a little bit worried because I can't get hold of Carol. Guys, I'm going to mute live for a second and call Carol. mind. Never mind. I won't do that. So let me just review for Carol's sake. I'm hoping, Carol, that we don't have any more of the insanity that we went through at the beginning of live. But from now on, I think I'm just going to do 24-hour times out because I'm done. I actually got called, Scheitler. I can't say his name on the internet or on YouTube. That H guy from Germany. Raging is right. So, in order to, do you guys mind if I just restart live? Just flip the switch. Yeah, that was, I don't think I look anything like him. Okay. So things you can do to save endangered species. Learn about the endangered species or threatened species in your area. I don't always cover species found in all of our different areas because there's a lot of us. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, well, it happens. Get over it. Thank you, Carol. Thank you, predecessor. Take time to learn about the animals that live in your area, especially if they're endangered or threatened. You can find out by visiting your state's or your country's websites that deal with endangered species. Take time to learn about them, and maybe, who knows, you might just learn a little bit of something about them and about the animals and or species that are endangered. Just so everybody is clear, I'm not being nice tonight. You may get a warning, and the warning will be a 10-second timeout. And if you come back in and you're still causing issues, it will be a 24-hour timeout. Plain and simple. You can watch wildlife responsibly. Remember that there are rules about watching wildlife. Remember to stay 25 yards away from most wildlife. It's important to stay at least 100 yards away from bears and other carnivores. If they move closer, you move back. If you come across a mother with calves or cubs, move back even more. Remember, there are rules for watching seals and other aquatic mammals as well, or other aquatic animals as well, and you can look those up. I'm not going to get into those right now. I'm going to be posting onto the, thank you, Carol, for the bless yous. I appreciate that. Did it freeze up? Now I'm paranoid. Never purchase anything from an endangered species or a threatened species. As we've discussed before, when traveling, make sure you ask questions if you are unsure before purchasing. Okay, then it did not. Okay, good. If you're unsure before purchasing any item that you think might be of an endangered animal, do not buy it. Leave it, because coming back into the country with that item is only going to get you in trouble. Andrew? No. Because an extremely hairy guy probably is not going to be selling you a bear claw. But if he does, don't buy it because you'll probably get arrested when you come back into the country. Support protected areas. Now, this one's a bit tricky because not all of us can afford to go into the national parks, but if you can, the national parks support a wide range of wildlife, endangered and not endangered as well. They will also provide you a chance to see other wildlife and let you see the wild places within that park. You can also allow your voice to ring out when you hear of political concerns with the parks. For instance, maybe people want, governors or whatever want to put businesses into the park or open the parks up for gas, whatever. Welcome back, Alberto. You can use your voice to contact your representatives, your senators, and tell them, no, we don't want this. Does all of this make sense? Any questions up to that point? Carol, I am glad you're back. Protect habitats. Volunteer. You can go in, you can volunteer to restore habitats. You can also raise your voice. And by that, I mean contacting people, your senators, your Republicans, your governors, whoever, to protect habitats. Be responsible. Now, this goes back to what I said about watching wildlife. You can also report wildlife harassment. I will be posting numbers, different numbers, into the community page so you can access those numbers. Even if you see people mistreating domestic animals, you can actually call the police on them. That is animal abuse, and I believe it's a felony. Again, do not buy wildlife products. When you are buying an exotic pet, it is perfectly okay for you to ask, is this animal wild caught? If the person doesn't know or won't answer you, you are under no reason for you to buy that animal. Buying a wild-caught animal is putting money into the pockets of those people who not only caught the animal, those who transported the animal, you should. Andrew, I don't get your questions. Buying a wild-caught animal, like I said, puts money into the pockets of those who not only caught the animal, but those who transported the animal, and of course, those people who are trying to sell you the animal. So make sure that if you're in an area like a pet shop, that you are taking care of that. Awesome. What is? What is sage? Please share it with the class. Because today, for the price of one, you can get a 24-hour timeout. And Sage, that comment will get you a 24-hour timeout. Not playing it. That is your one and only warning. Make informed decisions. That is awesome, Carol. I'm glad to see that. Andrew, it's okay. Be aware of your consumption. Be aware of what you're buying, how much of that you're wasting. Think of what companies you are buying from. How are their packages wrapped? Is it wrapped in a ton of plastic? Is the product you're buying sustainable? That's even better. If they don't like it, they can leave. And that is always an option. Because if it's extreme, the person that, oh, I messed up. Ooh, I did mess up. Okay. Anyway. And this can go as far as when you go to the grocery store. Are you taking plastic bags or paper bags? Are you using a reusable grocery bag? And I admit I'm guilty of being in a rush and forgetting my grocery bag at the house. I am. If I'm out and about, do I take my own cutlery? Is the restaurant I'm going to give me plastic silverware instead of silverware that might be reusable? Are we... Because if we don't reuse and recycle, we're not being proactive in our plastic situation. You can also, so you can reuse your grocery bag, you can reuse your cutlery, and you can buy or ask a friend for a reusable water bottle so that you're not throwing away plastic water bottles. Well, I think it's okay to wash the bag. Just saying. But I'm glad you don't use plastic bags. Again, this is one of those things where you have to be a little bit mindful of, but support your local zoo and aquarium. They support a large number of conservation projects, and they breed endangered animals. Did you know you can support them by visiting and paying for your entry? You can also volunteer your time by clicking on a link that I will put in the community page. And only those people that subscribe get access to that website. Watch for opportunities to raise your voice in support of conservation. You can contact your senator or representative to voice against anti-conservation bills or anti-environmental bills. Only 35% of Americans have raised their voice in support of environmental issues. Roving Ronin, that's a little bit gross. Toilet paper will eventually decompose. Yeah. I will be right back. Sorry, guys. Somebody was at the door. And I had to answer the front door. It's a thing, I guess, today. 2 out of 3 Americans have never stepped up to raise their voice for the environment. And we've talked about this next one quite a bit on the channel within the past month. I feel like maybe more. You can plant milkweed. Oh, sorry. Make your yard more animal friendly. You can plant milkweed in a corner of your yard. Trust me, the flowers are super fragrant. Plant native flowers or plants that will attract pollinators. You can Andrew, not needed. It's true you plant non-natives to do the same thing that you can do with native flowers, but natives are better suited for your already existing environment. Yeah, so any questions on how you can personally be involved in saving wildlife? 7 likes. That's good for a live. Awesome, Carol. Petitions are good. Assuming they catch the right people's attention anyway. Andrew, you were given a warning. 10-second timeout, dude. I am so done with the kids. Can we just not? I think it's time for a haircut. Holy, I haven't passed this many times out in a long time. Predecessor Carol, I am sorry. Hi, Cookie Monster. I am just going to say this because we have somebody else in here. You get a warning, and then you get a timeout. And I've already had to put so many times out today that depending upon what your comment is, you could get up to a 24-hour timeout today. Thank you, Cookie Monster. I'd rather be called brother than some of the other stuff. That's basically the end of what I have, unless you have questions or comments pertaining to the live. I will be more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. And for those of you who just came in, we have been discussing what you can do to save endangered species. And there's probably way more stuff that I could get into, besides the ones that we talked about. We talked about learning about the endangered species in your area, watching wildlife responsibly, never purchasing anything from an endangered species or a threatened species, including the actual animal, supporting protected areas, supporting your national parks, protect habitats, creating a habitat in your own yard if possible. I realize some people live in apartments. Being responsible when you are out in nature, i.e. not littering, not disturbing wildlife, supporting your local zoo and aquarium. What about Bigfoot? Watch for opportunities to raise your voice in support of conservation. Make your yard more animal friendly. Or wild animal friendly. Bigfoot should be left alone. Yes. Predecessor, you still here? He might be. I don't know. He's not on the endangered species list, so I don't think so. True. I'd still like to see more native versus non-native, but that's okay. So where is everybody from? I know Carol. I know where she's from. I know her predecessor's from. Cookie Monster, you could be from anywhere. Probably. Vermont, beautiful up there, at least in places. Agreed. I don't think it matters, personally. Does it matter? Honestly. And that's cool. Everybody has their opinions. Hi. Role playing with you. Edits. I don't think they're endangered because, one, either they don't exist, or they're just out there, like Carol said, hiding and not wanting to be seen by peeps. Carol, did predecessor leave? Oh, I hope I didn't accidentally get her. Yikes. Because she's not responding. Did she leave and I missed it? Hate that I can't see who's in live. I really, really hate it. Yeah, she has me a little bit worried. Same. I completely forgot that I was in here. Yeah, I would think that being seen would be a bad thing. I don't have a favorite. Yeah, too many. All of the ones that you see behind me. And then some. Honestly, truthfully. But if you want just one, it's this one. I like herbal tea. Right? Okay. Andrew. Hear that? It's plastic. Or something. It's not real. But if it was real, so cool. Like this. Obviously, fake. It is fake. Okay, I'm at 37%. So at some point, I'm going to have to sign off. Yeah, this is... I like this one. I don't think it'll be making a spot. Because... Have you seen my videos? A fear of sneaks. Well, he's not a sneak. And he's fake. He's perfectly fake. I promise you. Where is Fred? Fred is missing. I don't... Oh. I know what he meant. Also, fake. Other stuff. I think snakes are cute. But then again, what do I know? They are cute. When I had them. I wish I could take this and like make it look like it's crawling down my face instead of placing it there. Hyenas are sort of cute. I'll admit, I think they're sort of cute. Cookie Monster, have you been in my live before? Again, thank you for the likes, guys. That means a lot. I know it's not as many as other people get. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that. That breaks my heart just a little bit. But that's okay, because I bet you didn't know this, but spiders are afraid of people. I bought them that way. Really though, Andrew. If you really want to mess me up, take off my glasses when I'm doing live, and that way I don't have to see people's comments. Well, this one's not so little, and I don't know if I could do this with a live one or not. I'm thinking not. I have a friend who would do that though. I don't know what happened to my... It is cute. Actually, no. This is cute. That's cute. Maybe. I like wolves. Sunday's live should not be like this, I'm thinking. I got rid of them. I had... unless I move out of this city, I won't be getting any more. Because they're illegal in my city. Unfortunately. If my spiders climbed up your nose, you'd have a bigger issue than just being afraid of them. Yeah, it does stink. Uh-huh. They were. Am I a Nick or her? RT, I don't get it. Hi, Moz Paws. Oh, wait, no. Okay, you're good. My day has been good. I don't know what a nick is. RT. And just because we have new people in here, I'm going to put this out there. It's been a really bad live. I've had a lot of interruptions, a lot of rude people. If you're going to be rude, you can either leave or you can I can help you out with that. So, as long as you're friendly, you're welcome to stay. Okay. Well, considering that my biggest was like 8.5 inches across, Andrew Hacker, that is a good idea. Really good idea. Because that one almost got you a times out. Carol, the comment that you just made when you came in, yeah, I can look and see everybody that comes into live. I can look and see their history in my channel and know if they've been out before on a times out. Hacker is clean. Don't forget, calling people fatty is wrong. It's not very nice. Not funny. There are people who would take offense to that. Thank you, Hacker. Much appreciated. We do need to be nice to each other. Agreed. Thank you, Hacker. I think. Let's see if I can see where we're at today. I do have videos that I recorded today. I will post one tomorrow and go from there. 63 subscribers on the second channel, by the way. But that's not the one I'm really interested in. Agreed, Andrew. We are up to 609 as of right now, Carol. And predecessor. 609. Those are my plastic animal collection. I think by the end of July, we'll be at 700. Maybe 800. Highly possible to be at 1,000 before the end of the year. Thank you. If I turn off the light, I think they might show up a little bit more. The tanks will be gone probably by this weekend or next weekend. Thursday is the nut shelf. Scotch tape. What are you talking about? There's no baby girl. Not on this channel, though. It'll be this shelf. Not your baby girl. And for that, you get a reward. A minute timeout. Because I'm done with it. I only gave her a minute. I only gave them a minute timeout. Because I'm nice. And Cookie Monster. What is Scotch tape onto? For real. Nancy Wood. Bye. Have a nice trip. I would say yep. Scotch tape. And you can be mad, but you don't come into my live talking like that. Bye. Bye. If you're leaving. I don't understand the need for rudeness. This is not a democracy, people. As one of my favorite TikTokers say. Something. Big shotgun on my arm. Neon Gaming, let's see. What is your history on my channel? Maybe not talk about shotguns. Not in live. Okay. Is this Nick? Or is this Mom? I'm assuming this is Nick. I hit something and I don't know what I hit. Oh well. Yeah, I don't want you getting in trouble. So. I have no idea what I hit. Yes. Yes, we are. Plays. I'm not your grandpa. Only if I need to. I have baked peas. I have Probably over 100, maybe. Excuse me. I don't think so. It's okay, Neon. It's perfectly fine. I don't want somebody else getting in trouble, so he's fine. And baked peas, I wouldn't have to ban people if they weren't being rude. So, English plays English. Carol, you want to answer, predecessor? It's okay, Mom. Oh, I get it. Okay. Yeah, but we don't understand that, so we can't read what you're putting up. It doesn't translate. No clue. YouTube does not translate what you write. Japanese. Yeah, it doesn't translate what you're typing, so we can't read it. I mean, I don't even know if I can copy and paste it. Oh, cool. That's cool plays. I mean, you're welcome to be in live. How's the lag tonight, everybody? Thanks, plays. Without them, I can't see your messages, so. Andrew, why wouldn't your legs be okay? A little bit confused. I don't think so. Okay. Anyway, guys, I hate to do this, but it is time. We're an hour and 17 minutes over. I'm going to do the upcoming lives so that everybody knows what's going on, including me. Same. Tuesday. Well, wait, let's start with the other channel. Wildlife Conservation Spotlight, African Savanna Elephants. So we're talking about okay. I moved him down a shelf. We're talking about this guy next week on Tuesday or Sunday. On the other channel. Tuesday we are doing puppy mills. Next Friday, we are doing Learn to Care Chinese Alligator. Wait a minute. Oh. Hold on. Tuesday, Puppy Mill, for sure. Thursday, definitely Meet the Collection, Shelf 3. Learn to Care Chinese Alligator. I hope the chemo is working. Who's on chemo? Who's on chemo? Andrew. I'm confused. My days are messed up. So the 29th is, I think, Mormon Cricket. Oh, okay. Meet the Collection is Thursday. Meet the Collection is Thursday. Conservation Spotlight and the Indian Condor must be next Sunday, which means that Exploring Nature Mormon Crickets must be I don't know. Yeah, can be. Okay, Carol, help me figure this out. Predecessor, you too. I have the 27th. I have Puppy Mills on the 25th. So that's Tuesday. Learn to Care on the 28th. And then the 29th must be Exploring Nature, Mormon Crickets. Huh, okay. That makes sense. African Savanna Elephant is the 23rd. The 25th is Puppy Mills. Learn to Care Chinese, or Thursday, the 27th. Meet the Collection, Shelf 3. The 30th, which is Friday. No. The 30th, Conservation Spotlight, Andean Condor. And the 29th, I think, is Exploring Nature, Mormon Crickets. It's okay, predecessor. I get it. I don't know how bad it's going to be. There will not be pictures. So, and it depends on how much information I'm able to dig up. Because if I only get a page worth, it's not worth it. Yeah. I am July 2nd, predecessor, which is the first week in July. I'm going to be doing your suggestion, which is the foreign invaders attack. It's the impact of invasive species. So that is happening. July 4th on the other channel is trivia night. And that'll be at 2 p.m. You're welcome. Okay, but seriously, I do need to go. Thank you everybody for coming in. I want to say it was a good live, but I don't know if it was or not. Alberto, I am leaving. I am hungry. I need to eat. Be kind to each other. Don't forget to take care of yourselves. Never give up on yourselves and always keep learning. And I will see you Sunday or Tuesday. Goodbye.